Beyblade X's latest collaboration is here with the release of 2 Jurassic World double packs. Featuring newer parts, fun color schemes, and, of course, dinosaur-themed gear chips like Mosasaurus. At $25 a pop, are these new packs worth it? Or is it just a pile of you-know-what?
That is one big pile of shit.
Beyblade X has had a pretty strong support for other Hasbro brands like Star Wars and Marvel in the form of collaboration packs. These packs have 2 retooled bays, themed launchers, and a hefty $25 price tag, $10 more than your standard 2-in-1 release. Some of these bays are better than others, and if you want an unboxing of almost all of them, then I have just that on the channel, so go and check that out. This latest drop coincides with the premiere of Jurassic World Rebirth on July 2nd. While I haven't loved the World franchise, the original Jurassic Park remains an all-time classic and is basically the reason an entire generation of kids grew up loving dinosaurs. Mine were sent to me directly by Hasbro, so big shout out to them, but they are available on Amazon. The first pack we have is T-Rex and Mosasaurus. And this one is interesting because we now have 2 T-Rex bays with the same blade. Beat Tyranno and now T-Rex. This video is all about dinosaur Beyblades, but if you want to get the latest Takara Tomy releases, go and check out sponsor of the channel, Mall of Toys. They have a bunch of X bays up for sale, and they're also doing pre-orders for the upcoming Pegasus Blast, which looks to be a blast, so go and check them out, link in the description down below, and make sure to use code ilinnuc to get 5% off. Before we talk about the bays, let's talk about these orange-themed launchers. I've made a couple of launcher guides at this point, and in both, I've slammed these tiny launchers for being weak, and I still stand by that. Any other launcher type is going to be better and more powerful, but this is a more limited orange color with a Jurassic World logo, so it's a bit more collectible, even if I'm never going to use it. I get why they include 2 launchers, but if they did one themed full-size winder launcher, that would be a lot more interesting. Now we have the base, and let's start with Mosasaurus, because it's my least favorite out of the 4 dinos we're talking about today. I do have to commend the parts here though. In fact, all of the parts for both of these packs are much more unique than previous collaborations. Like, I swear we got 460 and Needle with every Beyblade. For the bit, we have Unite, which is surprisingly unpopular in the meta. I see quite a few combos built using it, but none that break into the top ranks. But I'd much rather get a blue Unite instead of yet another flat bit though, so I'm not complaining. And I can't complain about this blue and lighter blue 960 either. 960 is one of, if not the best ratchet in the game, so while you may have a ton of them already, this special color mixture could be huge for combo aesthetics. The blade itself, Mosasaurus, is a swing and a miss, or should I say a swipe and a hiss? Did dinosaurs even hiss? I don't actually know. Every Hasbro collab bay up to this point has been a retooling of an existing design. For example, Venom was a retool of Sword Dran. Spider-Man a retooling of Tail Viper. Mosasaurus is no exception, being an echo of Cowl Sphinx. Cowl Sphinx is a personal least favorite bay of mine, so while Mosasaurus looks better, I still see Sphinx every time I look at it. The bigger issue though is the weight. Sphinx was already not the heaviest release, but not too bad. Meanwhile, Mosasaurus is barely making the 30-gram cutoff. I don't know why every special retool has to be less than or equal to the original. Venom and Sword Dran are the same, and that's cool, I'll take that, but 3 grams less than Sphinx? That's a huge difference, and it'll change the performance pretty substantially. I challenge Hasbro to drop a bay heavier than the original, at least just once. Like a 38-gram Buster Duran retool would be insane, but not meta-destroying. I know I'd hop in line to buy that. Next is T-Rex, and this is a very weird combo. The bit is Gear Ball, which is a stamina-oriented ball bit that isn't competitive and wouldn't be my first choice for a Tyrannosaurus-themed Beyblade. I don't know what would be better, maybe Spike, although I hate that bit, so let me know what you would choose in the comments down below. For the Ratchet, we have 180, and man, do I wish this was 160 or even 170 instead, because I love this color. It kind of reminds me of coffee creamer, and it's just really unique compared to the standard Ratchet color palette. While one-sided Ratchets are S tier, one-sided tall Ratchets aren't, so I won't be using this in my deck, but it will be a piece I use for aesthetic combo building. The T-Rex blade is basically an exact copy of Beat Tyranno. I don't think they changed the blade up at all besides the color and the gear chip, and I'm conflicted on that. On one hand, Beat Tyranno is a ton of fun, but on the other, I own it already. I thought the whole point of these retools was that they're similar to cut down on production costs, but different enough that it still feels fresh. This is just Beat Tyranno, and for the most part, that's a positive. But I wish they had changed up their own homework just a little bit. For the next double pack, we have Spinosaurus and Quetzalcoatlus?
Quetzalcoatlus.
This one is a better part pool, and I think slightly better bays. We're gonna skip over the launchers because I've talked about them already. So the first bay we have is the unpronounceable Quetzalcoatlus. The bit is D, or dot, in a bright orange, and you can argue this is the best pure defense bit in the game. Now, I say that while preferring bits like Ball and Hexa to basically do the same job, but those technically aren't defense bits. It's kind of cope, but I'll take dot over needle. For the Ratchet, we have Heat with a almost perfectly clear 455. 455 released just a few months ago with Wizard Arc from Takara Tomy, and this fully clear edition is my favorite version yet. The original neon green didn't fit with my ideal Beyblade combo color palette, but clear goes with everything, and please let us get more parts like this. A fully clear 160 or even 960 I'd actually go crazy for. 455 is the lowest and lightest Ratchet in the game. Paired with some bursting problems, it's not the easiest Ratchet to succeed with, but did I mention it's clear? Quetzalcoatlus is a retool of Tail Viper, and it's fine. I don't love or hate the bay it's based on, and I don't think the performance is horrible, but I don't think it's that good either. I'm fine with it, but if there's anyone out there whose favorite dinosaur is Quetzalcoatlus, congratulations for getting a bay of your dreams, and why is your favorite Quetzalcoatlus? The final bay we have is Spinosaurus, and this, just like T-Rex, is another confusing copy. This time we have a dupe of Roar Tyranno, which was itself a retool of Soar Phoenix. I like the parts here, with an odd purplish Excel bit and a bronze 385. Once again, a selection of uncommon parts in unique color schemes is exactly what I want to see more of from Hasbro in these collab sets. Spinosaurus is cool, but it's hard to really be excited about it because we've already seen it before with Roar Tyranno. All the cool stuff about Roar is here on Spinosaurus. I do wonder how these duplicates will work in the competitive scene. Your deck of bays can't use repeating parts for both official and unofficial tournaments. However, T-Rex and Spinosaurus are technically different from Beat and Roar Tyranno. I'm not sure what would be best, but I think these should be counted as alternate color schemes, not separate bays. Here we have T-Rex against Mosasaurus. Oh, good strike there. There's a big... Oh! There's a big weight difference here. It looks like T-Rex might take it. Yeah, and it does. Oh! Okay, dude. Okay, dude, T-Rex just burst itself. What even was that? Oh! Jeez. Both bays really off balance. It looks like T-Rex probably gonna take this one again. And it does. Oh, big extreme dash. Not a lot of contact made. And there we go. The unpronounceable name has won.
Quetzalcoatlus.
Here we go again. Oh! Can we get much? Oh, okay. I was about to say, if we can get a crazy strike there. We did, but from the wrong bay. Here we go. Oh, finally! There it is. Super quick, extreme finish, but that's a nice return, nice comeback. Oh! Oh, good hit there! Dude! There was a burst finish for Spinosaurus. Oh! Another huge burst. T-Rex bursts again. What? Where'd it go? It just jumped. Dude, this isn't even Tyranno Beat. It's not even Quake, and it just launched itself out of the stadium. Here we go again. Oh, goodness. I'm kind of pulling for Mosasaurus here. The 30 gram, a little lightweight. What is happening? Why is it so off balance? Oh. Okay, Quetzalcoatlus, however you pronounce it.
Quetzalcoatlus.
So what do you guys think of these new Jurassic World collaboration packs? I'm really liking Hasbro finally using newer parts like 455, and the colors they chose are unique throughout. I'm just not a big fan of them reskinning bays to sell as something new. If they gave T-Rex a new mold to make it slightly unique from Beat Tyranno, then I'd have no issues. Let me know your thoughts on these bays, and if any of you guys are going to go see the new Jurassic World movie, let me know your rating 1 to 10 in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun, and bay away.